Gentlemen and female gentlemen, incredibly fast people of all ages, welcome, one and all, to a lore dive into the Sonic franchise. I know, I've watched enough Chris Chan drama to know that maybe I should never get into this. That community's a little crazy, a little wild, but I'll be honest with you, Sonic was not part of my childhood. My childhood was much more Pokemon focused, okay? I was a big Pokemon nerd, not so much a Sonic fanboy. So this is me coming in relatively blind. The only thing I know about Sonic is that Shadow the Hedgehog really does love Latinas. That's the only thing I know about the Sonic franchise. That said, we are jumping into the Sonic the Hedgehog timeline by the leaderboard. So this is our first step into the world of Sonic lore. Now, I know there's a lot here. I know there's a crazy amount of fan dubs and insane amount of internet footprint when it comes to Sonic lore. Now, we're doing the game Sonic timeline. We will do the movie Sonic timeline if this gets 10,000 likes. As you know, I, Lord Nuxenor, will consume all lore of all time. I am a lore consumer, a lore-vorer enthusiast. So if you want to consume lore, subscribe, leave a like, let's jump right into it, and let's see what it's all about.
You know him, you love him, and you're glad you won't have creepy-looking humans.
I can't believe they actually wanted to make the Sonic movie look like this. Dude, this was like a Mandela effect repressed memory. I don't know if any of you remember this. This is what Sonic was supposed to look like in the Sonic movies. And they got so much backlash, they literally reanimated all of his scenes.
Human teeth in the live-action movie about him. Well, not anymore, at least. That's right. Today, we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
Now, I know the movie is going to do its own thing, but every Sonic game tells its own story.
Yeah, I'm down to do a movie lore dive. Movie Sonic lore dive as well for 10,000 likes.
I was a little curious to see how they all line up, so today, I'm going to run through the Sonic timeline.
All right, let's
okay,
go.
well, not all of the games. There's a lot of Sonic games, and many of them aren't considered canon because of contradictions and inconsistencies and stuff like that. Plus, there's all kinds of comics and TV shows and a bunch of other stuff that make one single timeline a bit murky. That being said, most Sonic scholars would tell you there's two distinct timelines, the classic timeline and the modern timeline. In simple terms, the classic timeline follows the old school portly Sonic from the first three games, and Knuckles. The modern timeline is all about Sonic's slender redesign that he got in Sonic Adventure.
Interesting. I didn't realize there were different timelines. I thought the redesign was always a sequel to the major Sonic timeline. That's interesting. See, the only Sonic timeline that I am aware of is this one.
Give me back my passport! Why do you want to go to Mexico?
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
What?
Adios,
See, that's the Sonic timeline I am aware of, okay? And it was really ahead of its time. Like, for example, when it tackled the entire controversy of judging people based on their pronouns and not assuming their gender, like, it tackled a lot of very
I'm gonna be talking shit about you later, but
This is some really important subject matter, okay?
I want to do it right. So why don't you tell me your pronouns?
Unlike you blue-haired liberals, I don't have pronouns.
He's so based. He's so based. What the fuck? I love this so much.
What? Everybody has pronouns.
I
Got
don't.
him.
You will refer to me only by my name,
He's so fucking based.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, at least he gets the concept.
At least he gets the concept.
Pronoun police! You said he, which is not Shadow the Hedgehog's preferred pronoun!
Shit, my bad.
Yeah, I fucking love I fucking love the Sonic fan dubs. There is so much there. There is so much there. You got to do a Shadow lore dive after Sonic lore. You give a goddamn like and maybe, okay?
These two cross
Do your
paths in
part.
Sonic Generations, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself.
All right,
Let's start with the first game,
all right. Let's fucking go. The Sonic timeline. All right, let's go.
Sonic the Hedgehog. When we first meet our funky blue hedgehog friend, he's already hard at work against his nemesis, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, aka Eggman.
That's
Eggman
our
is
boy.
after the
That's our boy, Dr. Robotnik. You see, I think that they unfortunately got a bad actor in the live action for Dr. Robotnik. I personally always had a better actor for Dr. Eggman that I would have personally chosen. It's this guy over here, well known for his role as a serial gambler. But I think he would have really killed it. The real Eggman.
Chaos Emeralds, mystic gems that will grant ultimate power to whoever collects them. Robotnik wants that power for himself, so he travels to South Island to gather them. While there, he also captures local animals, turning them into robots called Badniks.
Hold on. The robots in the Sonic game are abused cyborg animals? That is a lot. What? That's a lot darker than I fucking thought. What the? Okay, all right, dude. Okay, so after this timeline, we're gonna have to do a proper fucking Sonic iceberg lore dive. We're gonna have to fucking go deep. God damn.
Island to gather them. While there, he also captures local animals, turning them into robots called badniks.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he would do this.
But Sonic isn't gonna let him get away with
This
it.
is unbelievable. Dr. Eggman Robotnik is like a beloved character, and he abuses animals and turns them into robots. But Mr. Beast abuses a raccoon one time, and everyone makes fun of him for it. Wow! 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 Okay, that was a joke.
He speeds over to South Island to collect the emeralds before Robotnik can. Along the way, he frees his animal pals from Robotnik's evil clutches.
Oh wait, so I thought he would like take crabs and he would transform them into crab cyborgs. No, he turns chickens into mech pilots. Actual slave labor shit.
Once Sonic has all the emeralds, he defeats the evil doctor, driving him away. The animals are free, the emeralds are safe,
go.
peace returns to South Island. Pretty
Pretty standard Sonic story, ultimately, right? And the most generic shit in the world.
standard fare for a 90s action platformer with a mascot.
Yeah.
Cool, but Robotnik's not out of commission just yet.
He better not
Sonic
be.
the Hedgehog 2.
Bro has been carrying this entire franchise. Listen, I've seen the Jim Carrey clips, okay? I've never actually watched the Sonic movies. I've seen the trailers, but I've never actually watched the Sonic movies, but bro, Jim Carrey fucking carries. It's in the name.
Sonic continues his journeys and winds up in a place called West Side Island. Here, he meets Miles Tails Prower, the
Hey,
world's
there he is.
cutest two-tailed fox with the best low-key pun for a name. He's a major Sonic fanboy. As more robo-animals emerge,
Oh, wait, so in the canon, he's a Sonic fan? Like in the games too?
Sonic realizes Dr. Robotnik is up to his old tricks.
Based.
Once again, the Doc
Don't give up, Dr. Robot. Be like Dr. Robotnik. Don't give up.
is on a mission to collect the Chaos Emeralds, which are now spread all over this island. By harnessing their energy, he'll use them to power a doomsday machine, the Death Egg. And yes, it's exactly what you think it is. And yes,
Yes!
Robotnik, like the Empire in First Order,
Oh my fucking god, he made a Death Star. Just thinking about it, he made a Death Star, bro.
doesn't know when to quit with this one. Once again, he looks to assemble an army of robot animals to build it. So it's Sonic to the rescue again. But now
Dude, it's fucking crazy how Dr. Eggman's like, so first I will enslave the wildlife, then I will wipe out the planet.
he's got Tails to tag along as his new sidekick. If Sonic finds all the emeralds, he can transform into Super Sonic, an
Yeah, this totally is not the same exact thing as Super Saiyan.
invincible, golden version of himself. Well, mostly invincible, just don't get crushed, or drown, or fall into a pit. Okay, maybe he's not that invincible. Either way, the duo track the evil doctor to a hangar in the sky. Tails helps Sonic reach the hangar by piloting a biplane called the Tornado. With
Let's
Tails in the
go.
plane, Sonic must go on alone. He encounters Mecha Sonic, not to be confused with Metal Sonic. Just trust me on this one, guys.
Dude, I love that so much. It's the same as Kirby. All right, so this is Meta Knight, not to be confused with Metal Knight, totally different guy. Bro, it's all these games.
A robotic version of himself created by Robotnik. After winning that battle, he then fights Robotnik in the Death Egg, defeats the Doctor, and completely destroys the would-be superweapon.
Let's go,
Unfortunately, he's now falling through the atmosphere
Don't worry, you got Tails, your best fanboy of all time.
death. No worries though, as Tails swoops in on the Tornado, catches his buddy, saves the day, and cements his place as
Bro, this is what Incrediboy wanted to be before he became Syndrome.
Sonic's right-hand man, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And
All right, so far so good. So far so good. Honestly, I approve. I appreciate it. The first episode, first game, pretty simple. Dr. Eggman, Robotnik, bitch, wants to collect the Chaos Emeralds because they are powerful. And the second one, he realizes, no. I didn't want the Tesseract for the Tesseract alone. It was merely one of the Infinity Stones for my giant fucking space device that will literally destroy the planet for some reason. Why? Because I am big and fat people are always more based than skinny people. And then all the skinny people were like, no! This is the actual lore.
Knuckles. But of course, Dr. Robotnik is down but not out. Sonic thought he destroyed Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg, but in reality, he just knocked it down Humpty Dumpty style and crashed it into the floating island.
He's like, bro, if the Empire can make the fucking Death Star a second time, so can I! I love him so much. Actual Darth Egg over here. It's a good thing we did the Star Wars lore to understand this properly.
Causing all sorts of catastrophic damage and dropping the island into the sea. Turns out that Chaos Emeralds are what made the island float in the first place. So, Robotnik wants to siphon that emerald power to fix his Death Egg. Sonic and
Bro has a one-track mind.
Tails head to the floating island to investigate. While Sonic's in his supersonic state, he gets knocked on his fuzzy blue butt by Knuckles, and Echidna who guards the island. Dr.
Wait, while he was Super Saiyan, Knuckles was strong enough to knock him out of that whole state and literally scatter the fucking Infinity Stones?
Robotnik tricked this poor sap into thinking that Sonic and Tails are out to steal the island's Master Emerald. Hey,
Oh my god, based Eggman. Based Eggman. Why fight a war yourself if you could create a proxy war to make two innocent parties fight each other? This is some Clone Wars shit. This is Darth Sidious literally pulling the strings to cause the Separatists to fight against the Republic. Oh my god, 4 billion IQ Eggman actually is a Sith Lord.
yeah, pro tip Knuckles, probably shouldn't believe the guy who's building a massive death machine. Just saying.
Yeah, but he's fat, and fat people are generally more trustworthy. I'm not making fun, I'm just being honest. If a fat guy tells me something and a skinny guy tells me something, I will more likely believe the fat guy. It's called fat person riz. You wouldn't understand.
Anyway, Knuckles hits Sonic so hard that he knocks the emeralds right out of, well, wherever Sonic was storing them. Was it his pocket, his shoes?
Can we not talk about 10-year-old Sonic putting rocks up his ass, please? For 1 second?
His mouth? It's a 90s action platformer with mascots, Mario. Don't think too much about it.
Wait, his name is Mario? This is a video about Mario talking about Sonic. Damn, the lore goes deep.
Anyway, Knuckles steals the gems and it's up to Sonic to collect them, save his animal friends, and stop Robotnik.
Nice.
Sonic and Tails make their way through the land to the hidden Palace Zone. Here they find Knuckles and his prized Master Emerald. After those two duke it out, Sonic reigns supreme, but before he can celebrate, Dr. Robotnik steals the Master Emerald to power his Death Egg.
Oh, Knuckles, you fool!
Knuckles finally figures out that Robotnik was tricking him, so he
Why do they always figure it out after they give away the power to the Death Machine? Dude, this is people getting convinced by Thanos all over again.
joins forces with Sonic and Tails. Unfortunately, he isn't too helpful. He drops out due to exhaustion before the climactic series of final battles.
Classic fucking villain every time. They have 4 billion% energy when they're fighting against you, and then the second they're on your side, they literally run out of breath ASAP. Every time. It's like when you're playing sports in high school and your teammate is like fucking ass at the game, but when he's on the other team, he's just somehow goes Super Saiyan and becomes a legend. Every time.
But hey, Sonic's guide from here. He has a rematch with an upgraded Mecha Sonic and
Every time. There's always a robot shit. It's just like the classic 90s Japanese style every single time. Oh, who is the villain this time in the new Metroid game? Oh, it's Evil Samus. It's Evil Samus. It's Evil Kirby and Evil Samus. Evil Sonic. The idea that they're still fucking doing this shit even now is wild.
eventually gets to Robotnik's newly powered up Death Egg. Now in space, Sonic battles Robotnik and his giant robotic suit. And once again, Sonic destroys the Death Egg. But at the last second, Robotnik snatches the Master Emerald and flees the exploding Death
damn.
Egg. So, Sonic goes supersonic, chases the Doctor through space, and reclaims the Master Emerald. And if you collect the 7 Super Emeralds, Sonic will transform into Hypersonic, the most powerful
damn.
form of all time.
This is actual Super Saiyan shit. That's awesome.
For now. Either way, he and Tails return the emerald to the floating island, allowing it to float once again.
Nice.
Alright, so the first 3 Sonic games, and Knuckles, have a pretty simple, linear progression.
Yeah.
Really, they're all just variations on Sonic gets the Chaos Emeralds and stops Dr. Robotnik.
I mean, that is obviously the variations on the theme. Bro, this sounds like the type of shit that Matt Pat will say. Guys, you see, I have a theory. They're not actually emeralds, because emeralds are green, and they're called Chaos Emeralds, and they're different colors, so it would be more likely that they should be called Chaos Quartzes. Sonic lied, but that's just a theory. Doesn't that sound like a classic Matt Pat video? I feel like that somehow just woke up a memory in my brain. Has he ever done something like that? Yeah, but anyway.
But now that the classic timeline is good to go, let's check in with the modern timeline, and you'll see real quick that things get a little more wild.
Yeah, well, honestly, classic timeline is just very simple. It's very simple progression. Every single iteration of it just adds new stakes, but it's pretty simple.
Starting with one of my personal favorites, Sonic Adventure. This game puts our blue friend up against Chaos, a being made of pure energy.
Classic.
Thousands of years ago, Chaos once peacefully protected the Master Emerald, the Chaos Emeralds, and a colony of cute little Chao. But one day, Knuckles' Echidna ancestors attacked and tried to steal the power of the emeralds for themselves.
No! Knuckles' great-grandparents were colonizers. Ain't no way! Oh, no.
To protect the Chao, Chaos fought back, absorbing the 7 Chaos Emeralds and becoming Perfect Chaos.
Holy shit, they go up against a kaiju?
It almost destroyed the entire Knuckles clan before Takal, the daughter of the Knuckles chief, stepped in. Using her spirit, she sealed Chaos inside the Master Emerald, ending its rampage. She and Chaos would lay dormant for thousands of years inside the Emerald on Angel Island, floating in the sky.
Oh, Knuckles' girlfriend became the moon. Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this to female characters? Every time, bro. No, my boy Sokka. My boy Sokka didn't deserve this. Every single time. I will become the moon. No, bitch, don't become the moon.
Guy. And then, of course, Eggman has to come along and cause problems. He shatters the Master Emerald so he can use the power of Chaos to gather the Chaos Emeralds and turn Station Square into Robotnik Land?
Don't ask stupid questions, okay? He's a pragmatist, all right? Dr. Robotnik is Mr. Beast, except if he would be fat. Fat Mr. Beast would just be Dr. Robotnik.
Well, at least it's more creative than the Dollar Store Death Star.
Dollar Store Death Star? Bro, it's a Death Star with a giant penis coming out of it. That is fucking awesome.
Problem is, the Doc wants to make Chaos invincible with the power of all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Each emerald changes Chaos into a different, more powerful version of himself. With the Master Emerald destroyed, Angel Island comes crashing into the sea. Seriously, as the Emerald's guardian, Knuckles really dropped the ball on this one. He didn't even notice Eggman, and when he saw the newly freed Chaos, he couldn't even stop it.
His girlfriend sealed herself for eternity, okay? You wouldn't understand. It's rough, buddy.
So now he's out to find the pieces of the Master Emerald and just kind of put it back together. For the record, Sonic Adventure lets you play as a bunch of different characters, each with their own story. Thing is, they're not all important to the main plot. Amy Rose saves a bird while being chased by the terrifying Sonic version of Mr. X. Big the Cat goes fishing for his froggy pal who's been possessed by a Chaos Emerald. E102 Gamma has an existential crisis and sacrifices himself to save the bird trapped within. You know.
Damn!
Fun stuff like that. The most important point is that they all kind of show how the different Chaos Emeralds wind up with Chaos. So by the time Sonic catches up...
That's cool. I like that. There's different perspectives. It's, again, I keep getting the fucking MCU vibes throughout all of this. Gamma's the best character? Hell yeah.
With Chaos, it's wreaking havoc.
But every single one of the Infinity Stones gets gathered in a different way, you know?
In Station Square, after the police waste a bunch of bullets, because why would you shoot actual bullets at an ethereal being that is made of a liquidy substance?
Why are you asking stupid questions, okay? It's always, why don't they shoot bullets? Why do they shoot bullets? Can we just let our average government salaried law enforcement officers get a fucking break, dude? God!
Sonic trades some blows with the creature before it manages to escape.
Bro, if Sonic could trade blows with the creatures, why wouldn't the cops try to shoot it?
Through the drain. The next day, Sonic gives Tails a hand after the Fox accidentally crashes his new plane. Soon after, Tails is showing Sonic a Chaos Emerald when Dr. Robotnik snatches it away. He uses it to power up Chaos, setting his whole plan in motion. And so...
there's our boy, Chaos. But dude, Chaos technically isn't really a bad guy. Why is Chaos a bad guy? Chaos originally was here, was the owner of the Chaos Emeralds, hence the name, and then it's the Knuckles people that steamrolled in there and put the British flag in the ground, right? So why are we blaming Chaos so much? Chaos was wronged and sought revenge. Chaos is based! This has literally been the fucking branding of my whole channel. Chaos is based! Subscribe for more Chaos! I'm Team Chaos here, okay? You think I'm gonna let a hedgehog and an echidna tell me where I need to put my Death Star, goddammit?
Sonic and Tails are off to collect the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman can get to them. As part of his...
Eggman is just one step away from recognizing the fact that the true weapon to destroy reality was Twitter. He should have bought Twitter all along. That would have helped him so much. Dude, Elon Musk is so much more powerful than this Dr. Eggman guy. And contains a weapon of much more destructive power.
His ploy, Robotnik tricks Knuckles into thinking Sonic is after the Master Emerald. And
God, dude, what Knuckles gets fucking debated every single episode.
And yes, Knuckles is that gullible in both timelines.
See, at least one thing's consistent. All right. See, in the multiverse, there is one constant. Knuckles is a fucking dipshit.
After Sonic knocks some sense into him, he realizes he was duped and teams up with Sonic and Tails.
Classic. Me, when I beat up my friends and they're like, you were right all along.
The gang eventually tracks Eggman to his flying fortress, the Egg Carrier.
That's awesome! Why are you such a hater? I would have personally called it the Ovipositor. I feel like that would have been a fucking baller name for Dr. Eggman's ship. Bro, holy shit, the Ovipositor. That has to be a thing. Ovipositor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, look at what it's called. The ovipositor. It's a tube-like organ used by some animals, especially insects, for the laying of eggs. Bro, if they would have called it the ovipositor, that would have been fucking awesome.
Naturally, Eggman hauls ass out of there and Sonic gives chase. Finally, Sonic stops Eggman in his hidden jungle base. And for a minute, everything seems kind of okay. Knuckles has fixed the Master Emerald, Angel Island is floating again, and Eggman is totally defeated.
And we never see him again.
Then Angel Island falls out of the sky again. Chaos attacks Eggman and Knuckles, stealing 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. The last one is in Tails' crashed plane, the Tornado 2. But before Sonic can get to it, Chaos absorbs it, transforming into
he becomes a kaiju. It's not a game if you don't enter a kaiju. Shit.
to perfect chaos and flooding Station Square. Tikal shows up and tells Sonic he must find a way to seal chaos in the Master Emerald.
If we seal another woman in this fucking game to seal away the kaiju chaos, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Before the monster destroys the world like before. But turns out that chaos only used the Emerald's negative energy, so Sonic harnesses their positive energy to
That is the most classic random anime trope I've ever seen. It's okay. He's only harnessed their negativity.
transform into Super Sonic for a classic good versus evil showdown.
Nice. It looks good. It looks good.
Super Sonic defeats perfect chaos
Let's
and
go.
everyone lives happily ever after, including Eggman this time. Sonic Adventure 2.
Go, Eggman. Based Eggman.
Okay, so just like the first Sonic Adventure, there's stuff that goes down
Wait, so Shadow still didn't show up. I didn't realize Shadow was so comparatively recent.
way before we even get to play Sonic Adventure 2, but at least this one doesn't go back thousands of
Bro skipped Chaos's Redemption. Listen, there are so many games. I imagine he can't cover every part of every game. But dude, poor Chaos. They really got the short end of the stick here. I'm always gonna sit here and put my dick out for Chaos. I support Chaos in this fight, all right? All the main good guys of fiction. Chaos from Sonic, Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls, they're all misunderstood.
years. About 50 years ago, the government assigns Professor Gerald Robotnik, Eggman's grandpa, to Project Shadow. It's a research
It's our boy! Wait, Shadow's like the Mewtwo of Sonic, right? Isn't he like a bioengineered fucking super soldier Sonic?
program aimed at discovering the secrets of immortality. Gerald knows they want to make weapons, but he just wants to cure his sick granddaughter Maria, Eggman's cousin. So he gets to work aboard Space Colony Ark, creating the Bio-Lizard and the hyper-destructive Eclipse Cannon. But
He made another giant egg-faced looking thing in space. Dude, what is with this fucking family? His family is crazy.
his crowning achievement has to be Shadow the Hedgehog,
That's our goat. That's our goat! The Mewtwo of Sonic.
the ultimate life form.
The most edgy character in the history of fiction.
Unfortunately,
I think they based edgy characters off Shadow. It's more like Shadow the Hedgehog.
the government
I've seen enough edging when it comes to this character on certain websites.
decides that Gerald's creation is too dangerous, so they send in the
I like my girls built like Mewtwo, if you know what I'm saying.
none too subtly named GUN, or the Guardian Units of Nations, to secure Space Colony Ark, killing Gerald and Maria in the process. With Maria's help, Shadow escapes to Earth, but the government captures him and puts him in stasis for 50 years.
Classic government being evil. Oh my god, dude. There's no... Shadow was not gonna be a bad guy. Shadow was just actually betrayed by humans. That's why he went down his villain arc. Because he got fucking destroyed by... Damn, this really is the fucking Mewtwo parallel. Holy shit. This is Giovanni enslaving Mewtwo to... They murdered a child in front of him! Dude, based Sonic, don't bow down to the power. Government, kiss my ass, government, except for the IRS. I pay taxes, IRS. Listen, I pay my taxes. Don't kill me, IRS. I have no suicidal thoughts. But goddamn, fuck these guys in power. They murdered a child in front of Shadow. Bro is so misunderstood. All he wants is Latinas, and we treat him so badly.
Until, yep, you guessed it, Eggman goes and wakes him up. Shadow has a bad case of amnesia, and all he can remember are his last moments with Maria. So he figures that she sent.
That's the backstory. He loses his memories. He only remembers Maria getting murdered by a human in front of him. Here, in the words of Maria, Shadow.
Why do you want to destroy the world? Why won't you give them a chance?
You wouldn't understand.
Maybe not, but I can try. Tell me what happened, Shadow.
Let's go! Hurry!
Shadow?
Maria! Hold on, Maria. We're almost there.
It's those
Hold
hands.
on.
It's those hands.
What are you doing?
Shadow, I beg of you, do it for me.
Maria, wait!
All the people on that planet,
What about them?
kill them.
What the fuck?
Sayonara. Shadow, the hedgehog.
Kill them all! Kill them, bro!
I have lived every day to keep that promise.
So fucking based, God. Now that's a backstory.
That doesn't sound right.
You dare
No, my memory, it's all real, it's fact.
question my past.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Sorry that happened and all, but Maria...
Wanted me to kill everyone.
No, Shadow. She did not want that.
Okay. Are you sure?
It's called revenge, Amy. What else could she have wanted?
What if she wanted world peace?
Foolish.
Is it?
She loved
I mean, it is kind of, like, let's be real.
humans so much. Until one of them killed her. And then she decided I should kill them all.
No, that timeline makes no sense! You don't decide things after you're killed!
For her.
No! Think about it, bro!
Seriously, just think for a second.
No. Stay out of
Fucking based, I don't think. Hence, I don't think.
my way. I have to fulfill my promise.
God, dude. I love delusional people.
Okay, so I just remembered that what Maria actually said was, give them a chance to be happy.
Oh, really?
In hindsight, it seems out of character for her to ask me to do genocide.
Wow, who would have guessed?
How could I have been so wrong? What was I missing?
Your memory.
Common sense?
Common sense.
I failed her. I failed everyone.
But it's not too late to make it right.
It is. Just kill it. Yeah, just kill them.
You're right. I'm going to do what Maria would have wanted me to do.
Then flashback to say kill them again.
That's the spirit.
I'm going to kill myself.
No! No, Shadow! God! Oh, Lord. I love watching these characters just interpret that shit. He's just like me, for real, for real. I'm gonna do what my parents always wanted me to do. Get a degree, kill myself. Fucking God. I'm gonna make my grandfather proud. Oh, you're gonna finally go to med school? I'm going to kill myself.
Sent him to Earth to get revenge or something. To carry out what he thinks are Maria's last wishes, he tells Eggman to gather the Chaos Emeralds and meet him on the Space Colony Ark. Shadow steals a Chaos Emerald from the bank, but somehow Sonic gets blamed and arrested for the whole thing because apparently
He used the wrong pronouns.
all hedgehogs look the same.
Wow. Just the casual fucking racism in the canon of Sonic. I did not have that on my bingo card.
On the Ark, Shadow shows Eggman the Eclipse Cannon, and they plan to collect the Chaos Emeralds to power it and hold
Dude, I love how Dr. Eggman is literally one-track mind. He's like, I'm gonna get these Chaos Emeralds no matter how many times these furry fucks shove quills up my ass.
the world hostage.
Bro, they were actually pointing their guns at Sonic, and someone said, don't shoot, this man isn't black.
Oh, and Rouge the Bat is also there to team up with them.
I've seen a lot of her in a lot of websites that advertisement for the game is what I'm saying.
She's a government agent sent to investigate Shadow. This is a franchise spawned by a 90s action platformer
Holy shit. She's an actual CIA operative trying to seduce fucking emo Mewtwo.
featuring mascots.
Holy
Anyway,
crap.
Sonic escapes
I can't believe that the story is actually so serious.
Guns clutches to roll around at the speed of sound and butt heads with Shadow, the true culprit. Too bad Shadow gets away and Gun arrests Sonic again and ships him off to Prison Island. Meanwhile, Eggman tries to steal the Master Emerald while Knuckles is bickering with Rouge the Bat. So, Knuckles stops the scientist the only way he can, by shattering the emerald.
Makes sense.
From here, Knuckles and Rouge race to collect the pieces of the Master Emerald. While Tails is on his way to free Sonic, he saves
Dude, this is a whole fucking Avengers Assemble. Like, all the characters are doing their own shit.
Amy Rose from Eggman. Once Sonic is free, he and his friends make it safely off the island before a massive explosion. Eggman demonstrates the power of the Eclipse Cannon to the entire world by blowing up half the moon.
God, this man is so based.
While Eggman has the world hostage, Sonic and Tails track
Bro, this is actually the original plot for Despicable Me. I will blow up the moon, girls!
down the Doctor's location on Space Colony Ark. To get there, the gang burst into his desert base and catch a rocket to space. Once they're
Makes
on the
sense.
Ark, they try to pawn off a fake Chaos Emerald to Eggman as a real one. Tails created
Good try! Yo! Yo! They forge an emerald? This is a kid's game about collecting shit! This is a platformer game, and they're actually committing white-collar crimes.
It to reverse the real Emerald's energy and destroy the Eclipse Cannon from the inside. The fake Emerald plan almost works, but the Eggman realizes it's not the real Emerald, traps Sonic in a capsule, and blasts him into space. It looks like the end, until Sonic uses Chaos Control to teleport back to the Ark. Finally, Sonic kicks Shadow's ass, Tails kicks Eggman's ass, and they stop the Eclipse Cannon, effectively kicking its ass. The Eclipse Cannon is busted, but now the Ark itself is on a path to collide with Earth. But it's not Eggman's doing this time. It was actually Gerald Robotnik who set it to destroy the Earth.
Oh my god, it was the other ancient Eggman.
As revenge for the death of his granddaughter
What's wild is that Eggman always knew the Emerald was fake. God damn, bro.
Maria. To save the world, Sonic and the gang team up with Eggman and Rouge to use the Master Emerald to deactivate the Chaos Emeralds in the Ark's core. In the meantime, Shadow has a change of heart when he realizes his promise to Maria was to give people a chance for a better future.
Oh my god, that was actually not even wrong. Like, how do you fucking make that mistake? Oh my god, that was actually canon. Oh my god, that was actually canon, dude. That was...
And not to mass genocide them. He battles the bio...
Listen, it's a simple mistake, okay? Listen, it's a simple error.
Liz-
Sometimes mass genocide is a better future. I don't know. Ask Pain.
But before he can destroy it, it merges with the Ark to keep the ship on its collision course. But with the Emerald's power, Sonic and Shadow band together to defeat the being by transforming into Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Together they use Chaos Control to teleport the Ark safely away from Earth. Sonic safely makes it back aboard the Ark, but Shadow is last seen hurtling towards Earth.
No, Shadow! Wait, dude, Shadow's the GOAT. This man was easily my favorite character so far.
Sonic Heroes. Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. Eggman is ready to take over the world.
What? That doesn't sound like Eggman.
Again. And he claims he has the ultimate weapon to do it. Again.
Bro, I fucking love this guy. This man was like the actual blueprint to Dr. Doofenshmirtz and every fucking evil mad scientist that came after him.
But this time, there's a bunch of characters at work here in a few different teams. You've got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in Team Sonic. They're trying to stop Eggman as usual. Team Rose has Amy, Big the Cat, and Cream the Rabbit. These folks are on a rescue mission to save Big's pal Froggy and Cream's chow friend Chocola. Then on Team Dark, E123 Omega is trying to straight up kill Eggman. Rouge is just
Based? Dude. This is like, I don't believe in this Harry Potter shit, okay? If you find a Death Eater, you kill that bitch, okay? You don't sit there and stupefy him so he can get up again later. That's right, you end that man's miserable existence. Based!
looking for jewels, and Shadow is trying to figure out what the hell is going on and who he really is.
Oh my god, he's actually having this Mewtwo introspection. The moon, it's beautiful. Man is one step away from that.
And then there's Team Chaotix. They're just on a mission to pay the rent. Seems legit.
Based, holy shit. Save the world, end the bloodline, murder the enemy, save your friends, alright, whatever. Pay the rent? That's some real shit.
Awesome Chaotix.
All four teams go on their adventures, collecting Chaos Emeralds and even bumping into each other from time to time. Eventually,
dude, this game looks fucking awesome. I know why people loved Sonic.
All their paths lead them to Eggman's massive airship. Team Rose saves their friends, Team Dark finds a bunch of Shadow clones, and
Shadow clones! How on earth did he say that with a straight face?
Team Chaotix finds, wait, Dr. Eggman? Wait, he's been trapped this whole time? Well, turns out Metal Sonic has been impersonating Eggman and pulling the strings from
This is the most fucking random 90s action platformer lore of all time. Oh my god, it was Metal Sonic, Evil Sonic all along.
From the very beginning.
Yeah.
Alright, fair twist. When Metal Sonic transforms into Metal Madness, the other teams battle it out while Team Sonic harnesses the power of the Chaos Emeralds. The Team Sonic members all morph into their own super forms and take down the fully transformed Metal Overlord, saving the day. Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, so the day is safe and that's cool and all, but Shadow still needs some answers.
Yeah, like, there's a Shadow clone army.
So he ditches Team Dark, packs some heat, and does some soul searching to
Wait, what? Is this real?
find out.
Wait, is this real? I can't believe. Oh my, I'm so happy we're doing Sonic lore, bro. I could not. I am a disgrace that I haven't done Sonic lore yet. Holy shit.
Searching to find out about his past.
Dude, he literally is the edgiest fucking man alive.
While he's thinking things over,
Dude, look at him just staring at the moon. It's beautiful.
aliens start pouring out of the sky and attacking people.
Understandable.
And at first, Shadow really doesn't give two shits. But then, a mysterious alien wizard thing called Black Doom tells Shadow to collect the Chaos Emeralds for him. Shadow figures this guy might know something about his past, so he heads out with new purpose. From here, there's
random chaos overlord drops down from the sky.
There's a bunch of different branching storylines, and the decisions you make affect your ending. Basically, every level has 3 options: Hero, Dark, and Normal. Hero decisions team you up with guys like Sonic and Knuckles, while Dark decisions see you helping out Black Doom and stuff. And the normal choice is always just flipping both sides off and grabbing the Chaos Emeralds for yourself. Different decisions lead to different endings, and there are
This game is 300 plus endings? Holy shit.
10 in total. Now, I'm not going to go through all
No, there's 10 in total. Well, chat, were you literally lying to me?
of them because they don't even matter. See, once you get all 10, you unlock the real ending called Last Story. When Shadow gives the
Dude, that's when someone cares about their game. Damn.
Chaos Emeralds back to Black
Twitter's gonna have a meltdown that you entered the Sonic community. Listen.
Doom, the creature uses chaos control to warp the Black Comet to the Earth's surface. He intends to harvest humans as an energy source.
Makes sense.
Shadow then learns he is Gerald Robotnik's creation, made with Black Doom's DNA. Professor Robotnik traded the Chaos Emeralds for Black Doom's DNA so that Project Shadow would be a success. Because Black Doom is literally part of Shadow, he
literally is a genetic edgelord.
control his mind. But there's good news. Gerald created the Eclipse Cannon as a way to destroy the Black Comet, and an image of Maria helps shake Shadow from Black Doom's
Holy shit, Gerald Robotnik was like a fucking goat. He traded the Black Doom in shit to create Shadow, and then he created a weapon to destroy the Black Doom. God damn. The game has 326 endings. Damn, okay, I guess he was wrong.
grips. Finally, he turns into Super Shadow, defeats Black Doom, and uses Chaos Control to teleport the Black Comet in front of the Eclipse Cannon. The cannon fires, destroying the comet, and Shadow saves the world once again.
Let's freaking go! And all the shrapnel lands on the planet and wipes out a couple of small cities, but it's worth it! Collateral damage, it's nothing we could do.
With this, Shadow says goodbye to Shadow the Hedgehog. Whatever the hell that means. Look, it's about to get real weird, so buckle up, buckaroo!
Alright, I'm ready. I'm fucking locked in. I came in here expecting generic chasing Chaos Emerald, stop the bad guy, save the world, but I am fucking locked in.
Sonic 06. We all knew this was coming. Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog are pretty bonkers, but frankly, I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty of Sonic 06's story. It's all over the fucking place. There's time travel, and by the end of the game, the whole thing is just...
Okay.
You'll see what I mean in a second.
I'm ready.
So right at the start, Sonic rescues Princess Elise of Soliana. But his rescue doesn't last long as Eggman picks up Elise and runs off with her.
Bro, this game would never survive in the modern day. It would never survive in the modern day.
Classic Bowser move. Sonic snags her Chaos Emerald, then teams up with Tails.
Bro, who was it that said, was it Rachel Ziegler that said that, oh, the hero saving the girl is like so 1937. Was that her?
To chase Eggman,
Sonic bangs a girl in this game? A human? That's not canon. I'm not accepting that. That is not canon.
a little crush on Elise, who explains the flames of
He has a crush on her? Oh my god.
disaster. She describes them as the rage power of Solaris, the land's sun god, and she's
Where the fuck is this going? We were talking about humans and satellites and technology. There's a sun god now in the canon?
afraid of what Eggman will do with it. Silver the Hedgehog fights Sonic, and he mentions something about stopping the Iblis trigger. Oh, and Eggman takes off with Elise.
Bro, they kidnap her twice. No!
Again, classic Bowser move, with bonus points for pulling it off twice in the same game. Turns out, Eggman wants Sonic to trade the Chaos Emerald for Elise's release.
Bro, he's so fucking smart. Eggman was like, listen, every time I go after the fucking Chaos Crystals, Emeralds, they always stop me. So, what I'm simply going to do is kidnap a woman and trade her for the Chaos Emeralds. He'll find it for me. So based.
But surprise! It's a trap! Propelling Sonic and friends into the future. While there,
Why would you send them into the future?
Sonic learns Silver was out to kill Sonic so he could prevent a terrible, destructive future. He also learns that in this future, Elise dies when Eggman's ship explodes. Eventually, with some help from Shadow, Sonic chaos controls back to the present to keep protecting Elise. Unfortunately, Eggman captures her again.
Holy shit, he's so based. Oh my god, he's so good at this! Dude, Dr. Eggman is like Ice King on steroids, and crack, and meth. Holy shit, he kidnapped her 3 times in one game. Like, at this point, she's gotta be asking for it, okay? This level of negligence on her part has to be a cry for help.
No props for a classic.
She is literally having sex with a hedgehog, okay? If I was her, I would want to be kidnapped by Dr. Eggman.
Bowser move that's just real sloppy here, and she's on his ship when Sonic witnesses the crash he learned about in the future. But Silver helps him Chaos Control to go back in time to save Elise. In this version though, Sonic dies at the hands of a being called Mephiles. This causes Elise to cry, releasing the Iblis, which her father sealed in her soul long ago.
Okay, this game's fucked. This timeline is holy shit. What? Oh my god. She cries when he dies, releasing the sun god, which...
Iblis is Solaris' raw power, and when Iblis merges with Mephiles, it makes him whole as Solaris and creates a distortion that sends Sonic, Elise, and their allies to a strange dimension. Elise uses the Chaos
Strange dimension. This is where Sonic meets Chris Chan.
Emeralds and this bullshit to revive Sonic.
Wait, what?
To a strange dimension. Elise uses the Chaos Emeralds and this...
She kisses Sonic to bring him back to life? Bro, dude, the new Snow White movie is literally gonna rip this off. Oh my god. This is wild. What the hell? I cannot believe what I am witnessing here. I can't believe this is canon. This kiss scene is pain. I can't believe... Okay, I know why all the furries love Sonic, but like, holy shit.
Bullshit. To revive Sonic as Super Sonic. Shadow and Silver also superize, and together the three hedgehogs beat Solaris. Solaris is reduced to a lit candle, and Elise knows that blowing it out will destroy Solaris permanently, but will also undo the events that led her to meet Sonic. So she...
Who thought this plot was a good idea? Dr. Eggman sends Sonic to the future, and then Sonic realizes that the future is fucked and she is dead. So Sonic goes to the past and to stop her, but he doesn't stop her, and she gets killed. But that sucks. So he goes back in time a second time and lets himself die instead. So he lets himself die so that she could live. But when he dies, it's pretty sad. So they get the Chaos Emeralds to bring him back to life, including her kissing him. So he comes back to life. They stop the Shadow Sun God. Sun God is stopped, and now she could destroy the sun god for eternity, which would go back in time again for the third time, and then none of this would have ever happened. It literally retcons the whole story.
Meaning none of this ever actually happened.
They managed to make a game with the most fucking wild bullshit ever, and then at the end say, well, it never actually existed in the timeline anyway, so...
Yeah, I know, Shadow and Silver had their own stories too, but like I said, it never freaking happened! And that's no good. Moving on.
That's crazy. Holy crap. That's one of the wildest stories I've ever heard in my life.
Sonic Unleashed.
Oh my
Sonic
God.
and Eggman are clashing like usual. Just then, Eggman triggers an energy field to rip the Chaos Emeralds from Super Sonic. Eggman harnesses the power...
Eggman, he's coming back every time. This is Kaiba with new tech to defeat Yugi's God cards. Every two episodes, what if I equipped Megamorph to Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon? And then Yugi pulls some bullshit, increasing Obelisk's attack to infinity or some garbage like that. Let's fucking go.
...of the Emeralds to break apart the Earth, unleashing Dark Gaia. Dark Gaia's negative energy turns Sonic into a werehog, because if Nintendo can turn Link into a goddamn wolf and make that sell, why not try it with Sonic after...
Honestly based. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, I can't believe this.
How well 06 sold. Eggman opens the airlock and Sonic takes a tumble towards Earth. When
They literally throw him out of the airlock. Oh my god. This is the wildest game of all time. This started from stop the robot guy from enslaving animals and stealing magic crystals.
he wakes up, Sonic meets a small amnesiac creature he calls Chip. Sonic wants to
Two amnesiac characters in the same plot.
try to help him regain his memories. With Chip in tow, Sonic rescues Tails from Dark Gaia's minions and eventually meets Professor Pickle. The professor shares how Dark Gaia
Dr. Eggman and Professor Pickle. This is the squad.
caused the Earth to shatter long ago. But he says there's still time to prevent total destruction in the present, since Dark Gaia hadn't been completely reborn yet.
Dude, you played this whole fucking game as a werehog? There ain't no way.
They'd have to place the Chaos Emeralds in Gaia temples across the land. So, Sonic and his crew travel from continent to continent, placing the emeralds in the temples. Chip eventually remembers...
Pretty generic Sonic plotline. Either go to X location, get the emeralds, or go to X location to drop off the emeralds. Pretty basic.
He's Light Gaia, and has been fighting Dark Gaia since the beginning of time. Once the gang activates the last temple, Dark Gaia pulls its energy from Sonic. He's not a werehog anymore, but he passes out. However, with all the temples activated, Chip can summon the Gaia Colossus to fight Dark Gaia. Dark Gaia strengthens and assumes its perfect form, because we haven't seen enough of that in this entire series.
My true form is It is time for my true form! Dude, this is like every fucking Power Rangers bullshit Dragon Ball Z combo of all time. Every villain has 47 new forms. Every form gets better and better.
Good thing Sonic has some experience with harnessing the power of the Chaos Emeralds, as he goes supersonic and defeats Dark Gaia.
Well, let's go.
But then passes out.
Again.
Chip, now as the Gaia Colossus, ensures Sonic is safe and then returns himself to lay dormant as the Light Gaia. Sonic Colors.
Wow, that's a wild fucking plot. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was some wild plot. I feel like that was probably the worst of them, to be honest. It was probably the most boring.
Okay, so
like, I feel like they were trying to do something cool with that one, and they kind of lost the plot somewhere in between. And then it ended up becoming this weird, you know, geographic monsters. It's the light side of the Earth versus the dark side of the Earth, and then Sonic was the victor in the end. I don't know, that was a little wild.
So, I don't know about you, but even with all the werehog shenanigans, that was a refreshingly simple story after Sonic 06. And better yet, Sonic Colors is even simpler.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good!
Eggman creates an expansive, multiple-planet amusement park to
Based Eggman, let's go!
make up for being such a chump. And Sonic and Tails, check it out, because that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
The capitalists decide, instead of making a fucking nuclear weapon to genobomb the planet, he makes an intergalactic amusement park, and they're like, yeah! I'll go, I'll join. Listen to the Sonic Colors song. Why is everyone spamming listen to the Sonic Colors song?
It's real.
Hey, what's your favorite type of music? Oh, me, I like punk rock. Oh, me, I like Sonic Colors OST.
Suspicious, guys. When they get there, Sonic saves two wisps, these floating, bubbly little aliens. He and Tails learn that Eggman is harvesting the wisps' Hyper-Goon, a powerful energy source.
Bro, this man has literally been going around. He goes in there, he fucks up with the Earth ecosystem wildlife, he's enslaving animals for his own shit. And then he's like, you know what? I can enslave aliens too.
That sounds like a questionable energy booster that you'd find at your local bodega. You know the kind I'm talking about.
Yeah.
After rescuing Tails from Eggman's mind control, Sonic destroys one of Eggman's generators. Eggman is using the Wisp's energy to power his mind control devices. So, Sonic...
Why destroy the planet if I can destroy your mind?
and Tails set out to destroy the additional generators and free the Wisps. As the Doctor's mind control cannon collapses, Sonic pushes Tails to safety in an elevator as he
He gives him a thumbs up on the way.
stays to fight Eggman alone. After
Why?
Sonic beats Eggman, the Wisps save him from the resulting
Let's go, Wisps! Woo!
explosion, ultimately saving the planets. Meanwhile, Eggman is left to drift through space with his two annoying robot lackeys. No, not these two. Sonic Generations.
All right, that's a pretty basic ass storyline. He's trying to. But why did Sonic end up there? That's the big question. Why did Sonic go to that amusement park? That Dr. Eggman, you know, the guy that's trying to literally harvest life and destroy humanity. That guy. Why would they go there? All right, Sonic Generations. Is this gonna be some kind of crossover?
All right. Here's where the two timelines finally meet. See, while Eggman is still floating in space, he discovers the Time Eater, a
Classic Dr. Eggman.
powerful being that can, well, alter time. So the Doctor harnesses this creature's power.
Bro, this man just literally goes around fucking with, like, life forms on different planets. He abuses animals, he hurts humans, he absorbs wisps. This guy's a fucking god. Eggman just literally walked up to a time god and was like, you know what? I'm gonna harvest your power. Holy shit, Eggman. You are so based.
For his own evil schemes. Typical Eggman move. First, the Time Eater attacks classic Sonic while he's
He kidnaps animals, ghosts, aliens, gods, and women. He is literally the fucking mad lad of human traffickers.
running around Green Hill Zone. While modern Sonic and his friends are hanging out at his birthday party, the Time Eater shows up and sends them all to different points throughout the series' history. Now
That's pretty cool, actually.
it's up to Sonic to stop the Time Eater, rescue his friends, and fix time itself. And he can only do
It's a pretty cool plot, not gonna lie. I mean, it's just a random gimmick that Dr. Eggman is just some kind of Deus Ex Machina type character, but that's crazy.
that by finding, you guessed it, the Chaos Emeralds. Thanks to the Time
No way, the Chaos Emeralds are gonna be the way to stop them? That's crazy.
Eater's shenanigans, modern Sonic and classic Sonic, as well as modern Tails and classic Tails, encounter one another. They learn Eggman and his counterpart, classic Eggman, are behind this
No way! Eggman teamed up with an alternate version of himself? Bro, this is some Rick and Morty shit. Oh my god, the Citadel of Eggmans are here. Bro, that's a cute gimmick for an anthology game. Like, they could have definitely done something that is a lot more cringe. I respect that.
Whole thing and are trying to use the Time Eater to erase Sonic from history. The Eggmans knock both Sonics down, but their buddies from throughout the
That's some emu shit.
past band together to use the Chaos Emeralds to turn both Sonics into Super Sonics. After defeating the Time Eater, modern Sonic and his pals stay in the present dimension, while classic Sonic and classic Tails travel back to their own timeline through a portal left behind by the Time Eater.
Listen, am I gonna sit here and say that that's the craziest fucking brilliant plotline of all time? No. Am I gonna sit here and say that that's a cringe way to make a collab? No. That's cute. That's just a really cute idea. It's a cute idea. It's a cute premise. It's a fun way to do some sort of crossover between these timelines. I actually like that. I know that everyone's in chat's kind of negative. I think that's cute, honestly. The fact that Dr. Eggman casually is just harvesting a time god to collab with his alternate version, it's nothing mind-blowing, but it's a really cute way to do some sort of crossover. I like that.
Sonic Lost World. Alright, so I don't quite know what classic Sonic does from there because now we're back in the modern timeline. This time, Eggman's capturing animals and collecting energy using a group of
He's still capturing animals to harvest their energy. This guy has one game plan, and he is good at it, and he is just grinding.
demon-looking creatures called the Deadly Six.
Okay, this guy looks like he literally walked right at a hell of a boss.
After some run-ins with a few of them, Sonic confronts Eggman. Tails tries to warn him, but Sonic goes ahead and knocks away the conch that Eggman was using to keep the Deadly Six under his control. Now that they're free, the Deadly Six take control of the Badniks as well as an
Wait, he had a conch to control fucking demons? Wait, hold on. So Dr. Eggman was, not only was he kidnapping animals and life forms from their current reality, but he literally enslaved Hellspawn to do his bidding. God, Dr. Robotnik is the fucking G. He is a legend.
extractor that's draining
Andrew Tate literally based his entire personality off Dr. Robotnik.
the world of its life forces. They plan to use the planet's energy to make themselves more powerful, destroying the world in the process.
Of course. You see, guys, this is why you shouldn't judge an egg by its cover, okay?
Eggman convinces Sonic and Tails to team up with him, insisting he's the only one who can shut down the machine.
Let's go! Based Eggman! Yo!
Along the way, the Deadly Six manage to capture Tails after he saves Sonic from a trap. While they had planned on turning Sonic into a robot, they'll just transform Tails instead.
Bro, why is Tails making the French girl pose? Why would they do this? Why would they make...
While Sonic and Eggman are walking over a lava pit, two of the Deadly Six ambush them. Sonic starts falling towards the lava, but Eggman catches him and saves him. Sonic watches
The GOAT, Eggman, saved our boy.
as Eggman
Tails not beating the femboy allegations? Okay, chat, you can stop.
falls into the lava instead.
Nah! Eggman literally sacrificed himself to save Sonic. What a legend. Oh my god, our GOAT.
Things are looking bleak. Tails is captured, Eggman is dead, and Sonic can't get in contact with his friends. But just then, the Deadly Six surprise him with a borged out
I cannot believe they fucking harvested our femboy. They harvested our boy.
Tails. But another surprise! Tails was only pretending to be a cyborg, and
Whatever, he's a genius. We don't ask questions.
so they head out to finally shut down Eggman's draining machine, but when they get there, it's already deactivated? Oh, and Eggman appears in a hulking new mech suit. Turns out he faked his death to energize it with his extractor and take Sonic down once and for all.
Faking my death was the perfect way. You thought I would get a hero's death? Ain't no way I'm gonna let this game go by without me being the main villain.
But you
This one's awesome. This fucking plotline is fucking fire. All you haters, you get out of here. Man did a whole JoJo.
already know how this is going to turn out. Sonic beats Eggman and restores the planet's energy force, which finally brings us to Sonic Forces.
All right.
Okay, the Deadly Six clearly didn't work out so well.
How could you say that? The Deadly Six were awesome, okay? You can't scramble the egg. God damn it.
But Eggman is still down for some teamwork. The Doctor aligns himself with a cast of characters from previous games, including Shadow, Chaos, Metal Sonic, and even Zavik from the Deadly Six.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate when that happens. That's stupid. I don't like that.
From previous games including Shadow, Chaos, Metal Sonic, and even Zavik from the Deadly Six.
I really don't like when they make a new game, and in order to appeal to the nostalgia, they're just like, okay, so for complete bullshit purposes that kind of retcons all the other characters, we're gonna execute it in the worst possible way and just have all the previous bad guys be here right now. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little annoying. Like, they dealt with the Deadly Six. Shadow is not this bad guy anymore. Mecha Sonic was destroyed more times than one, and Chaos is a good guy.
6. Well, no hard feelings, I guess. But he's also got a new super speed enemy, Infinite, to put
That's our boy. I am neurodivergent and a minor.
it kindly. Infinite and the other villains let Sonic have it worse than the fanbase let
Bro, they literally jumped this man.
Paramount have it after the first movie trailer. As a result, everyone thinks Sonic is dead, and Eggman conquered most of the world in
Wait, in the canon, Eggman actually succeeded in conquering most of the world? Bro, Eggman the GOAT.
only a few months. Eggman's only opposition is a resistance team, run by Sonic's friends along with a new recruit named whatever you name them. That's your OC Do Not Steal custom character that you play as and have fun dressing up in all sorts of silly outfits. All the other characters just call them Rookie, so that's what I'm gonna call them too. Getting back to the story,
Dude, that's crazy. This just goes to show that crime does pay.
when Chaos attacks Tails, classic Sonic shows up from his dimension to help.
Oh my god, dude. No way.
Meanwhile, modern Sonic is still alive and well, being held prisoner on the Death Egg.
For some reason.
But once he beats
There's another death egg.
Zavik, he's free to run around the ship. He saves Rookie from some robots, and the two escape together.
Yo, what a crazy fucking plotline. This is such a crazy plotline. The Death Egg is back. All the main villains of all the other games are back. Alternate dimension Sonic is back. There's a resistance group. The world is destroyed. We are now in the timeline of Code Geass.
Silver is battling Infinite, but Sonic steps in for a rematch against the villain. Infinite wins again, even letting Sonic live since he sees him as unworthy of killing.
No! It is every bad villain trope mixed into one. Bro, it's the whole we took over the world off-screen resistance group of just generic nostalgia bait characters. Oh my god, no! You're not even worth the effort to kill. Oh god, kill me.
Whew, disrespectful. After some eavesdropping, Tails and Classic Sonic discover that Infinite's power source is the Phantom Ruby prototype, which TLDR is a kind of vague MacGuffin. Anyway, when they
Yeah, Phantom Ruby. This is a thing that was here all along. You didn't notice it because it's so secret and ancient and powerful.
confront Eggman, he assures them that they'll all be destroyed in 3 days. So once they run into Rookie, they all meet with the Resistance group to form a plan to stop Eggman. Sonic sets out to find Shadow, who appears to have gone full evil.
Why?
But it turns out that this Shadow is just a copy. That means all the villains on Eggman's team are copies.
What? So where was Shadow the whole time when Eggman took over most of the world? Eggman took over most of the world. Where was Shadow been? With this fake Shadow clone? See what I did there? Guys!
What a twist! The team manages to destroy the Death Egg, which they believe will stop the Phantom Ruby's powers. Unfortunately, they didn't count on Infinite's backup power source. Infinite opens up a portal to the null space, planning to trap Sonic there forever. But Sonic manages
Bro, you literally had him in captivity. You could have just put a bullet in his head.
to escape with Rookie's help. Next,
Not even worth killing.
there's a
Anyway, let's open an alternate portal to the null dimension to shove him in there.
full-scale battle between the Resistance and Infinite's army. Infinite creates a sun to drop on the Resistance army, but
Holy shit. Bro, Madara, sit the fuck down. This man's dropping a sun on the planet.
Rookie manages to prevent this terrible fate using the power of the Phantom Ruby prototype they picked up a while back. Together, Sonic and Rookie defeat Infinite, and then they destroy the Ruby. Well, a Ruby. Because of course, after the Master of Trickery, Eggman is using the real Phantom Ruby to
He's the main bad guy. Wait, he was just a crony of this Infinite guy, and then it turns out, no sir, it was me all along.
power his newest creation, the Death Egg Robot. And
I feel like this is just a nostalgia bait, the game. I feel like this one didn't even have a plot.
Sonic and pals destroy it. The day is won, the world is safe, and classic Sonic fades back to his own dimension. All that's left to do is repair the damage that Eggman did to 99% of the world. Ouch.
It's okay, they have Chaos Emerald's MacGuffin powers. They're just gonna like snap their fingers and it's all back.
My question is, did they ever fix the moon?
Who needs it? It's only like 20% of the moon. We've watched Assassination Classroom. We know they can get away without it.
So yeah, that sounds pretty rough, but it has to be easier than covering all the Sonic games. I mean, really, I'm barely just scratching the surface here. But Mario, I already hear you say, what about Sonic CD? Or the Ancient Babylonians? Or the Gizoids? Or the Storybook series with the knights and the genies and stuff? That, my chili dog loving friends, is another series for another time. Really,
God damn. All right, so there's a lot of non-canon canon too.
any Sonic game made by Sonic Team could be considered canon. I just didn't have time to get to all of them. And look, we all know Sonic gets a bad rap sometimes, and I'm definitely guilty of taking a few jabs at his lovably over-the-top adventures today, but hey, real talk, even as a flag-waving Nintendo kid from the 90s, I also love me some Sonic.
Respect. No, dude, this was a good video all in all. I know we obviously couldn't cover everything, especially when there's so many different games and so many things that are questionable when it comes to the actual canon. However, this was pretty good as regards to giving me a basic gist of the Sonic timeline and the major stories. So I am not actually going to knock this video. I think that I do want to cover more Sonic because honestly, I didn't realize it was this batshit insane. I thought it was pretty much more focused on like a generic storyline, but no, this is fucking wild. So anyway, I do want to do more Sonic lore, so definitely drop a like. It's 10,000 likes, and I will do more deep dives into Sonic lore. Maybe like Shadow's full life and timeline, or other shit like that. You know me, I'm Lord Nuxanor. I will consume all lore. Just off the bat, I think on my lore tier list that is updating every single day with more lore that I consume, I think I'm dropping Sonic into the B tier, because honestly, it is above average, and it's pretty fucking wild, and I respect that. So, drop a like. Thanks for being here. As ya boy, Arbiter of Chaos himself, I like the absolute fucking insanity that this series actually looks like it is. So, thank you so much for being here. Remember to stay weird, fam. If you made it to the end, click one of these two videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on King. Stay weird, fam.